shifts, you redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. The fans have been waiting for this one, Tim. Always fun to see the marquee names go head-to-head.
Well, it's exciting to see these guys out here for sure. You want to test yourself against the very best that this league has to offer. That's what we're going to get. It's time to see how they stack up.
You always want to measure yourself, don't you? Where you are
Absolutely.
Individually and as a team, am I correct?
No question about it.
And that one misses. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also have become a great defensive team.
Here's Fox following the 3 by Detroit. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The rebound by Champagnie.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Castle on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Harris. And it's San Antonio with another.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Cunningham. Fades. The shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Here's Castle, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, their starters have to avoid foul trouble. That's the main reason they lost. They have to be smarter.
San Antonio with the ball, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Duren against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Duren with the screen on Fox. Now here is Harris. Harris draws the double. The rebound by Champagnie. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama finds Fox. Here's Castle. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at the Pistons. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And right now for the Pistons, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
Now, here's Durant. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you factor in his defense as well. 3 blocks on the night, really making his presence felt.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside Robinson to the paint. Shoots in deep. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham looking it over. Over Fox. Cunningham's shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Cunningham. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Pass to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
Now, Castle. Back to Fox. Thompson with the rebound. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 3-point game. Back to Duran. Pass to Harris. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harris has got 5.
Well, Harris can be a reliable long-range option, and his team does what they can to get him clean looks.
Here's Castle. Barnes outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. The jump hook. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 3-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 3. Thompson passes to Duran. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duran with the screen on Barnes. Really left alone that time. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Wembanyama finds Fox. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
On the wing, Harris. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 20 points, just over 4 blocks, and 10 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. Wembanyama against Duran. Harper sets a pick for Wembanyama. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Down low, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They trail by 3, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give some credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Here's Fox after the basket by Detroit. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama, a screen on Robinson. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Detroit with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Baseline try. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 16.
Wow, I mean 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Fox. Levert against Johnson. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside for Wembanyama. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now, here's Stewart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Herter passes to Jenkins. Good on the three-point shot.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Wembanyama. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Jenkins. It's a three-point game. Here's Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Back to Wembanyama. 3 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 23.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Herter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
We've got LeVert. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Here's Cornette. Pass to Castle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Stewart, a screen for Jenkins. Now, here's Stewart. Now, Herter. Castle covering. LeVert against Johnson. And it's LeVert missing. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson down low. Nothing on the board. No good that time. Herter, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Cornette. And San Antonio shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Castle. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's good. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Castle with it. Shoots over Herter. Outside Harper. They set the pick. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harper's got his first 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Holland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
In the corner, Castle with it. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on the shot. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Stewart. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Robinson comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Then for the Spurs, Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. For 3, Vassell. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scorer. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 8. To the middle. And it's blocked. Cunningham against Barnes. Inside. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes, screen on Robinson. Castle. From outside, off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And they recover it. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And Cunningham with the block.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Now, here's Cunningham. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Fox looking it over. Vassell outside. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Holland. Pass to Robinson. And here's Stewart. Now Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holland from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Holland. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in for Castle. On the free throw, no good. Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now a look at the stats for Jalen Duren.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now Robinson. He's got 6. Harris passes to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Harper. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Pass to Harper. Fox from outside. It's tipped. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And here is Harris, covered by Barnes. Harris, good.
Well, the passing ability of Cunningham is top shelf, and sometimes even an overlooked part of his game.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. Kept alive. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Now, Vassell following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Fox from outside. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead. Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duren presents a big target out there.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Outside Robinson. Duren against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Duren. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 4th in steals, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Vassell. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here is Robinson. Last game out, he had 14. Out to Harris. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Minnesota. Pass to Castle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Back to Duren on the wing, Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. There's the lob to Duren. Thompson finds Cunningham. Top of the key. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. The Pistons leading. Cunningham on the wing. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Thompson outside. 40 seconds left here in the second. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. With the shot. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Champagnie passes to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Now here's Fox for the 3. It doesn't go for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead, leading by just 1. You have for us.
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
On the court for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Here's Castle. And he converts the layup. Castle's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for San Antonio. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 1-point game. Outside for Robinson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Robinson's got 12.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Tim, what a ride it's been for sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Well, there is no doubt about it, Kevin. He's the only player ever to take part in both a men's Division III and Division I championship game. Then after going undrafted, he goes on to start in the NBA Finals. He has really come a long way.
Now here is Harris. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Fox with it. Covered by Cunningham. And that one is good. He's got 11.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thompson right side. Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Fox. Outside for Robinson. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Vassell outside. Here's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. During's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cunningham finds Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 8th assist here tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Vassell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. During's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson on the wing. Castle covering. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Cunningham with it. He's got 11. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Now, here's During. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Now, Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here is Cunningham. He's got 14. Thompson in the corner. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Inside, here's Champagnie. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Champagnie's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pistons passing it around. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. He's got 6. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Piston lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
That one goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Harris looking it over. Back to Cunningham. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And that one drops.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Harris draws the double. Thompson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 11.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, Fox. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Wembanyama's got 36.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Cunningham for 3. Again, the Pistons score.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Spurs trail by 3. Down low, here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. There's a break in the action, so let's now take a look at the teams with the highest field goal shooting percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Pistons.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Cunningham finds Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. They get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Three-pointer, Fox, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent 3-level scorer.
There's the lob to Duran.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here is Harris. 18 points for him. Back to Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. His three-pointer's off the mark. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Castle, a screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Wembanyama. Lock at 6. For the lead. Wembanyama fighting for it.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Cunningham against Fox. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Duran finds Robinson. Now Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs with the lead. A pass to Fox. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And Howland gets it to go.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Fox against Cunningham. Right side, Fox. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, good, right over the defense.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Duren against Wembanyama. Pass to Robinson, back to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter. 1:22 left in the third. A defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before us, Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Castle, no one around him. No good on the three. The Pistons shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. On the wing, Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they've handed their lead right over this quarter with the turnover.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Kevin Huerter comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Harper. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
One shot.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Castle. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Holland is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
A huge fan of Fox's shot selection. Doesn't force anything. One reason why he's such a high percentage scorer.
Here's Holland. And here's Stewart. Pass to Herter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Now, here's Fox. Jacks up a 3. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cornette's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harper against Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 21.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Harper against Cunningham. Shoots over Harper. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Cunningham.
Well, as a scorer, Cunningham is equally comfortable from all 3 levels.
Now, here's Vassell. And Fox has it in the corner. Count it. Fox has got the lead back up to 6 now for San Antonio.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now here's Herter. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Harper kicks to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. From deep. He's off on that one. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And the first one at the line is good. Harris is checked in for Detroit. And San Antonio with the change here too. Champagne's checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell, the pass to Fox. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Count that one.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Herter. And here is Harris. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Harper the pass to Cornette. Here's Fox. Sweet move, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons.
Mind the
Duran,
lanes.
he's
Mind
checked
the
in
lanes.
for Stewart. Thompson
One shot.
comes in for Kevin Huerter. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama is checked in. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
It's good from long range. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Wembanyama against Duran. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Robinson for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Fox. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And Castle is subbed in for Harper.
One shot.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now, here's Thompson. Harris draws the double. Cunningham for 3. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Duran. Now here is Robinson. Harris finds Robinson. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. The tray. The shot comes out. Spurs leading by 10. Now Fox goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got 31 points. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Harris. There's the lob to Duran. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Duran's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
That free throw missing. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Over Cunningham. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Pass to Harris. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now, here's Fox. The three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
San Antonio leading by 13. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. And here's Harris from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 21 in the game.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Champagnie, guarded by Harris. Fox against Cunningham. Steps back and shoots. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 12. Robinson passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Shoots over Fox. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Robinson pulls it in. And, well, Detroit shooting 40% in the fourth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thompson finds Duren. Now Harris. 4 on the clock. Thompson. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. Fox lays it in off the window.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
One shot.
Free throw good, Fox. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Fox. Not gonna go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. From 12 feet, nails the jumper.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Now Harris. And that one drops.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Spurs leading by 13. Now, here's Fox. And down it goes.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
One shot.
Free throw good, Fox. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Harris. Now Cunningham.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside, Fox. Now Wembenyama. Now Castle. Lets loose a three. Another shot. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Wembanyama looking it over. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.